gone, monkey butt. Use a sheepskin seat cover. Hey, how's it going? Welcome to my channel. I've got a handful of questions regarding my sheepskin seat cover, and I thought since it's winter time and maybe you need a little bit of warmth on your seat and in preparation for spring, summer, and fall, now would be a good time to go through this. So to begin with, I got to using a sheepskin seat cover because when I first got to the East Coast and was riding in a lot of rain, really hot temperatures, and high humidity, I was really suffering from monkey butt terribly. And it became very problematic and not something I had dealt with before. And I tried a number of different ways to solve monkey butt, and I was not having good luck with it. So I did a video on it, and I got a bunch of suggestions on using a sheepskin cover. So I started looking at sheepskin seat covers to put on, and the custom fit ones, they got pretty expensive. I didn't remember the exact cost, but it was well over $100 for a sheepskin seat cover. And that seemed like a lot of money. And I wasn't sure because I wasn't sure if it was going to solve my monkey butt problem, if that $100 would be money well spent. So unfortunately, I went down the cool cover direction. That was a waste of money. So after that, I started looking for alternatives, which I came up with this. So this particular sheepskin seat cover you can get on Amazon for 35 bucks, which I thought was a great way to try things out without fully committing. Now, the thing with this cover is there are absolutely no straps whatsoever anywhere on this thing. So it is up to you to figure out how to mount it, which thankfully the shape of this particular seat cover works really well on my KTM 390 Adventure. One of the things I did is I just took a strap and ran it around the seat to hold it above where I sit. And the other thing that works really great is this tank bag cover. The harness sits right over the top of the sheepskin seat cover. So I have multiple points where a strap going across the top and then this hold down the top. For the back, what I ended up doing was, because this is kind of a smooth area on the seat, I used double-sided sticky tape and just taped this to the existing seat. And that held all summer long. And the reason it's off now is because I'm doing some work to the bike and I had just taken it off, but I didn't have any problems with it. The great thing about double-sided sticky tape is if this stops sticking or if you rip it off, just add another piece and put it on there. I didn't want to try to put a strap across the back of this, although I guess you could do that to hold it on, but the sticky tape worked great. If for some reason this doesn't fit, the size isn't quite right for your seat, like I'm considering putting one of these on my Tenere 700, I'm going to sit it on there and then I will peel it up and then mark this where it fits on the seat. And then I can just trim this however I need to fit the seat I want to put it on. So that's the other great thing about this is you can custom fit this exactly the way you want to fit your seat. Add some straps, add some tape, done. So the biggest question is, how well does this actually work in preventing monkey butt? And all I can say is in this last year, I rode in just about as much rain, rode in just as many high temperatures, and I only had one incident in which I was completely uncomfortable. And all of the rest of the summer, this seemed to work. It gave me some airflow because it kind of keeps you off of this seat that has no airflow. And it kept my cheeks cooler, and it seemed to work. So I was very pleased with it, so much so that this will go back on this bike, and I will put one on my Tenere 700. One last note about this is I did notice when I was riding in a lot of rain, if it's really, really heavy rain, this will start soaking up the rain and it will become a bit damp. I didn't really care. A little bit of time in the sun, especially because it's the black color, it dried out fairly fast. And now that I'm back out west, it's more for comfort. I don't expect to see as much rain as I did out east. Usually if I'm riding in the rain, I'm already wet. My gear is already wet. Even if I have my waterproof liners in, at some point I end up being wet. So I wasn't really too concerned about this. I did at night when I got to a campsite, I would cover my bike with a tarp just to keep everything dry if it was going to rain or maybe even frost. So that might be something you want to do at night, is maybe just throw a cover over the sheepskin seat cover just to keep it dry if it is going to be rainy, so it's not soaking wet when you get started in the morning. I guess the only other problem is doing a permanent fix with straps and stuff and double-sided sticky tape is the inability to take it off to keep it dry if you are in the rain. But I rode all summer with it in the rain. I didn't really care. I didn't pay a lot for it, and it didn't really cause me any additional discomfort. So I really just wanted to get this out as a tip. If you are interested in these seat covers, I know that these are pretty popular, especially if you're doing a lot of long distance travel. And I do think that this helped save my rear end quite a bit over this last year compared to my first summer on the East Coast. So I was very pleased with it, and I want to just pass this along to you all. Um, so maybe you can ride in a little bit more comfort. So I'll leave a link to this particular sheepskin seat cover in the description below. Again, it's $35. I've seen them go in and out of stock. If you just want something quick and easy to put on your bike, you really, really cannot beat this. So yeah, that's my recommendation is if you want a sheepskin seat cover, you want to try it out, you don't want to invest a lot of money, and you don't mind making things work for you and finding different ways to get it to attach, then this is a great solution. If you are interested in a sheepskin seat cover, you know how to do it really quickly, really inexpensively, and test it out to see if this is going to work for you. If you stuck around to the end, thanks. I really appreciate it. If you have used a sheepskin seat cover, leave your experience in the comments below. If you have tried one of these particular covers, leave that in the comments below as well. If you have some better ideas of how to mount this, also leave that in the comments below as well, because maybe there's a better solution than what I came up with. Although mine seemed to work pretty well because of the tank bag harness and a little strap around here to keep it from sliding off. You just need to keep it positioned. If you haven't done it yet, make sure you hit that subscribe button down below. Really appreciate it. Helps the channel. Thanks for watching. Get out, do some riding, ride safe, and I will see you out there.